me!
He's so embarrassing.
Please, stop.
Okay, one more.
All right, let's talk about My Spy, the Eternal City. This film promises an action-packed spy adventure with a hint of family drama, but let's see how it holds up. So we've got JJ, our tough-as-nails CIA agent played by Dave Bautista, who reunites with Sophie, the precocious youngster from the first film, now a little older and a lot sassier. They're in Italy this time, racing against the clock to stop a nuclear catastrophe. Sounds intense, right? Well, that's where things start to get a bit shaky. The movie kicks off with high stakes, a nuclear-level threat, but quickly swerves into a mix of slapstick comedy, awkward family moments, and action sequences that don't always hit the mark. Sophie, played by Coleman, gets roped into the chaos, but her role flip-flops between a wannabe field agent and a regular teen, leaving us wondering what exactly she wants. Dave Bautista brings his usual solid performance as JJ, and his chemistry with Coleman adds some heart to the film. Kristen, Schaal, and Ken Jeong round out the supporting cast, bringing some laughs, but often in scenes that feel disconnected from the main plot. Anna Faris, a comedic powerhouse, feels woefully underused here. The plot itself feels muddled. Is Sophie after adventure, or is she just trying to keep up with JJ? Does JJ want to protect her, or train her to be a spy? The film doesn't seem to know, and this indecisiveness shows in its pacing and tone. Peter Siegel, known for comedies like Tommy Boy, struggles to find a consistent vibe here. The movie swings awkwardly between intense action, family drama, and goofy comedy. It's like watching a high-wire act where the performer keeps losing balance, sometimes thrilling, but mostly wobbly. The action sequences are decent but not groundbreaking. The CGI and stunts do their job but don't wow. The comedy, on the other hand, is hit or miss. Kristen Schaal manages to land some laughs with what feels like improvised lines, but other attempts at humor, especially those involving double entendres, seem out of place in a film aimed at a younger audience. So, what's the verdict? My Spy, The Eternal City is an uneven mix of action and comedy, unsure of its target audience. It tries to balance the saucy, suggestive humor for adults with slapstick and straightforward action for younger viewers, ultimately satisfying neither fully. Dave Bautista and Coleman remain engaging leads, but the movie squanders the talents of its supporting cast. The plot's high stakes feel overblown for the film's goofy nature, making it a confusing watch at times. In the end, while My Spy, The Eternal City isn't a total disaster, it's far from smooth sailing. The ride is bumpy all the way through, leaving you wondering who this movie is really for. If you're a fan of the first film, you might find some enjoyment, but don't expect it to reach the heights of its predecessor. Verdict? 3 out of 5 stars. A middling sequel that can't quite decide if it wants to be an action-packed thrill ride or a goofy comedy. Fun in parts, but ultimately forgettable.